Stage is wellness support information, and this is going to be a smaller group because one of my co-workers, affiliates, whatever you want to call them, didn't arrive. So let's have Allison Donardi, a massage therapist, and A&G Health Watch, Gary Gunnelson. Where did Allison go? Oh, Allison?
She's standing there.
And to my right, the lovely young lady is Allison Donardi. Allison is a massage therapist that can come in the home, and she's going to talk about the healing and the health benefits of having that sort of service in your home. And then I have Gary Gunnelson with A&G Health Watch, and he's going to talk about the importance of health monitoring and some other informative, important pieces of information for you. And again, let's, Allison, if you want to come on up. And again, after the two speakers, you'll have a chance to ask some questions. And then after the question and answer session, we'll have a 10-minute break. Okay?
Can you hear me? Okay. My name's Allison Donardi, and I'm a licensed massage therapist, and I'm licensed in the state of Maryland and in DC and Virginia. And what I do is I come into people's homes and provide massage services. My main object with seniors is to provide quality of life, and one of the things that I do is to help with keeping you active and keeping you relaxed. I know there's a lot of stress that seniors are under, as well as just about everybody else in life now. And the third thing, activity, relaxation, connection, is so many seniors that are living by themselves and have no means of getting out and seeing other people need that personal connection, and massage therapists can provide that as well. My main goal is to keep you healthy, and massage therapy can help with improving mobility of joints and flexibility. It can keep muscles and tendons flexible and in good health so that you're able to move and keep your balance a little bit better. It can decrease any stiffness that you have in your body. And inflammation, reduces inflammation. It can help improve your posture and prevent injuries by keeping everything supple and moving. We can improve your circulation and your skin condition. The skin is the largest organ of the body, and by massaging it can help oxygenate the skin. Also, of course, we use lotions and creams, and that helps to lubricate the skin and keep it in good condition. And also emotional support and mental support just by being there. Sometimes I feel like I'm a counselor. Sometimes my clients are silent and they just lie there and they want to relax. Some people want to chit-chat and they go through the whole world and put the world to rights while they're getting their massage too. So keeping you healthy is great. Sometimes you're not so healthy. Your health is declining, arthritis sets in, you're a little bit less mobile, and massage can help with that too, in a similar way. With minor muscle injuries, we can help with strains and sprains and keep things moving a little bit better there. With diabetes, we can help with circulation. I do a special kind of massage therapy.
Excuse me 1 second.
Is that not working? Well, we're going to be really loud now. Oh my gosh, I am. Oh gosh, now I'm really booming. I do a special kind of massage which is called manual lymphatic drainage, and it's very gentle. It's a very gentle massage. It's not, stand on a person and deepen with their elbows. It's very gentle, but it helps to get the skin and the body and the tissue in the perfect condition, best possible condition before surgery, so that you will heal more quickly afterwards. And we can do the massage also after the surgery, and that helps to remove swelling. You know, when you have surgery and you get swelling and inflammation from the surgery, and bruising, and that can help to reduce that too, which can in turn help you to heal and be able to become more mobile quickly. And yes, and there's also, you'll see out at my table that I've got a couple of articles about more mental conditions with Alzheimer's. And sometimes with touch, people who have Alzheimer's and have difficulty connecting, the gentle touch of a massage therapist can really help them to anchor into reality and into their life. And it can bring a continuing, regular interaction with other human beings that can be very helpful in that condition. The kinds of techniques that I use, I mentioned the lymphatic drainage, and also Swedish massage, and then there is the deep tissue, which some seniors still can have. We need to be careful of fragile bones and that kind of thing. We use range of motion. Basically, instead of you moving your arm, if you can't do that, sometimes the massage therapist can move in and help to lubricate that and keep it moving. Rushing along here. I also can use things like aromatherapy and heat, physical heat, as in these little magic heating pads that I can use on the skin, and then also heat in terms of pepper, like pepper spray, but it's a pepper that you use that heats the skin, or cooling lotions can also be used. So that's very much in brief and garbled through what I do, and I hope that I can meet some of you at my table here. I do come into the home, so you don't need to be able to travel anywhere to access my services. So thank you very much. I enjoyed talking to you.
And now I'd like to introduce Gary Gunnelson with A&G Health Watch, again, regarding health monitoring. And just remember, maybe these programs and services aren't from you, but maybe you know someone who can benefit. So, thank you, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Good morning.
Good morning.
Check this out. This is a good-looking group. This is the best looking group in a long time. You know, I see these people here, and it makes me think of people who are living longer, you know, and they're active longer, they stay younger longer. That's what everybody's here for. And I was thinking of this couple up the street from me, and they're elderly. Like, he's 98, she's 97, and been married about 80 years. It's amazing, but they're doing great. Well, they recently went to see a lawyer, a divorce lawyer. And they're sitting there talking to him, and he stops, he says, well, wait a minute, what are we doing here? Why are you here? Why are you getting divorced now? And they looked at each other and said, well, we wanted to wait until our children passed away. I told you that to ask you this. How many people here, show of hands, how many people here have blood? Or no people have blood? Well, it may not be Halloween, but we are vampires. Okay, we do a couple things. First thing I'll tell you about is we go out and do in-home blood draws. So if you know somebody, a lot of people here are very mobile, that's why you're able to get here. But maybe you know someone, maybe like someone mentioned a parent in DC, or any family or neighbor or friend, relative. We even have worked with many young people, like children, who need to have lab work done, but they can't get out of the house. Okay, we'll go to them. We service the entire DC area. We have drawn blood on 2-year-olds, all kinds of people. We've even done 2 princesses and 1 prince. So we see all kinds of people. It's really important. There's a lady who works in my office complex. She's 73 now. She's been on blood thinners. And many people here know about blood thinners, warfarin, Coumadin, that type of thing. So you're always getting your PT tested in some manner. Well, she's been on these blood thinners for a long time. And she got very busy back in December. Her son-in-law passed away of cancer. And she got off her schedule. She wasn't having her PT tested. She ended up in the hospital for a week. with severe internal bleeding because she wasn't getting tested. Now she's having us go to her to test her PT on a regular basis. So when a doctor gives you orders to have blood tests done, PT, chemistry, cholesterol, urines, whatever it is, you know, please make sure you get it done. Whether you get to a doctor's office, a patient draw station, or you need someone like us to come out and service you at your home. And it could be a home, and it could be a assisted living home. We go to group homes, we go to nursing homes, we go to retirement communities. Doesn't matter where you are, we'll come to you. We even have people who need to have lab work done, and maybe you know someone like this that has younger folks who have regular full-time jobs, but they're kind of busy. They can't always get to a draw station or a doctor's office. We'll go to them and save them a whole lot of time. The other part of our business that we work with is, and maybe with many of you belong to churches, we do health fairs and health screens. We work with lots of churches. We screen for cholesterol, diabetes, prostate cancer, arthritis, blood pressure, body fat, bone density, lung function. You can name, we pretty much screen for it. If we work directly for the church, we give a proceed of our fees back to the church as a donation. We've been doing this for 10 years now, so we have a good program, works very, very well. The point of it is we get people all the time who we find haven't been checked for blood pressure, cholesterol, blood sugar, whatever it is, for the longest time. And almost every time we do a screen, we'll find at least one person with severe, extremely high, critical value glucose. They're not going to the hospital. They never knew it until they came to one of the screenings. So please keep us in mind. Come back and visit the table there. And if anybody interested today, I'm also doing blood pressure screenings and passing out seeds to grow your flowers because gardening's good therapy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Allison. Does anyone have any questions for this group? Yes, young lady.
I'd like to ask Gary, where is the testing done?
We can take it to. So she wanted to know where the testing is done. So turn up. Can you hear me? We like to use Southern Maryland Hospital Lab, okay, because they're close to us. They do a great job. Generally, we get the specimen back to them in the morning. Results will go back to the doctor's office by that afternoon. Now, there are people who have a HMO plan, so they have to use a different lab, which are a LabCorp request, or a doctor's office likes to use a particular lab. Many times they just used to working with a particular lab, or they have a computer connection to their system. So we'll take it to LabCorp request. That doesn't really matter to us. Anybody else?
Any other questions?
Is the massage therapy ever covered by the health insurance or Medicare?
Unfortunately not. That's a big shame. It's something that massage therapists are working on trying to get that covered because it would be a wonderful thing. The only time that I've worked on people with massage that's been covered is after an accident or something when it's basically the car insurance company or something that's covering it. But health insurance companies, they don't do that right now. Sorry to tell you that.
Well, what would be the minimum price for a person?
If I can, if you're asking about price and that sort of thing, if you wouldn't mind stopping by Allison's booth in the back there, and she can address individual needs and things like that. I mean, that's a great question, but I want to make sure that we're sharing good information, and I'm sure she can talk to you about a case-by-case basis.
And
if
you know,
that's
there's
okay.
lots of different places to go for massage as well. You know, she was talking about the benefits of massage and you know, keep that in mind as well.
Yes, well, I go to Massage Envy, and I was wondering, so I can get a comparison.
Yeah. And you know, other than Gwendolyn Britt Senior Activity Center, we have a massage room there as well, and you can make an appointment, and we you know, don't have a whole lot of seniors taking advantage of that, but that might be something you might want to consider.
Are there any other questions?
I have a question for Gary. Do all the insurances the same way? If I went to my doctor or any one of us went to our doctors and they said go have blood drawn, do all the insurances recognize your services the same way that they would through a doctor's office?
Good question. Go ahead.
Good. The way our service works is this for the home draw patients. We have to have a doctor's order. So what the doctor will do is they'll fax us the order and all their information, their contact information, all the patient information, and their insurance information. The patient insurance, Medicare, Medicaid, Blue Cross, whatever it is, will pay for the lab tests. Insurance does not pay for us or anybody like us to come out and draw blood. So we do charge that for the time of service. We get calls all the time from people who refer to us to say, well, the nurse kept coming out and doing all these things, and they drew my blood and there was no charge for it. Well, that's because the patient was called, at that point, was a skilled care patient. And nurse was coming out maybe doing blood pressure, wound care, or whatever it might be. So she bundles the whole thing up with a blood draw, and there's no charge, it's all covered in Medicare. But at some point, the patient not be considered a skilled care patient. And phlebotomy service, unfortunately, is not considered skilled care anymore. Medicare considered to be skilled care up until 1996, I believe it was. For some reason, they don't call it skilled care anymore, even though it takes a real skill to be good at it.
Wow.
So we do have to, we have very good people. We've been doing this 10 years. I have people that draw hundreds of patients every week in various places. So if you have blood, we can get it.
Does anybody else have any additional questions for this group? Thank you so much.
Wait, door prize time.
Yes, it is door prize
Prize
time.
time.
Is this